Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave, episode 18. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my most favorite Transformers from the Transformers Generation 1 series, at least. And that would be Galvatron. Now, ever since I saw the movie, this movie, not the live-action one, the cartoon movie from the 80s, I was fascinated by Galvatron. I mean, I always liked Megatron because, he looks cool. Here's his toy right here, just to give it a little bit of a look. So, he was cool and everything, and I really liked the character. I liked that he transformed into a gun, and that was awesome. But when I saw the movie, and if you don't know the origin of this, Megatron becomes Galvatron. Megatron almost gets killed by Optimus Prime. He kills Optimus Prime, but then he is close to death himself, and the antagonist of the movie, Unicron, takes Megatron, rebuilds him in a sense, reforms him into Galvatron. So this is what you get in the toy for the Galvatron. Now clearly, as a child, you would look at this and be like, look at the difference, look at the size. Galvatron looks awesome, and definitely much better of a toy. I mean, he's much more sturdier, he stands on his own. This one's kind of wobbly. But anyways, really what I wanted to do was kind of compare what the original Galvatron looked like to this new version, which came out for the Generations series. Now this is, I guess they call it the Titans Return, Voyager class. So, I saw this in the store and I was like, wow, I gotta check that out. Because I've had this Galvatron now for a while. I had to buy it again as a child, since I was a child, because my original one got lost in the shuffle of life. So I tracked this one down, and it wasn't cheap. It came almost complete. Got the important part, his cannon. But anyways, yeah. So really, I just want to talk about the differences, and I'm actually going to open this up and take a look at it. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So I'll just crack open the box. Slide it out. It's been a while since I've actually bought a Transformer. I mean, I usually collect the old ones, so they're never in boxes like this. And a lot of the Transformers I did buy, newer ones anyways, I never opened them, so I just always left them in the boxes. So I thought, this one, I'm going to keep this guy, so I don't care if it's open or not. So let's, and I notice, like, with a lot of these new toys now, they always strap these things down pretty good. I mean, I assume it must be to keep them in a position so that they don't move, but I'm sure it's also an anti-theft thing, so kids can't just rip the box open, pull the Transformer out, and then, put the box back on the shelf. But let's start cutting these tags. Should be used to this by now. I've bought so many toys for my daughter that they all come like this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, more tags. I'll drop them. Okay, Galvatron is free. Now for his cannon. Tell you right now that this cannon is much bigger than the original toy. Okay, so we got it out. I mean, that wasn't too bad. I've had to open worse. Oh look, it even gives you a nice little manual. How to transform him. I'm not going to try and transform him right now. I mean, I'm sure it's not too hard, but that's not what I want to do right now. See if I can get this cannon on his arm though, because I mean that's Galvatron. So I mean, yeah, right off the bat I can see some big differences as far as the way it looks. The cannon, like I said, is much bigger. I mean, well, I wouldn't say bigger, but wider. This is the original. This is the new one. And kind of take these cannons and compare them. Yeah, you can see it's definitely a much bigger cannon, much wider, much more deadlier looking. Now, the other thing I've noticed about this Galvatron is they've really tried to copy the original look and feel of Galvatron. They got the purple, they got the legs right. I mean, Galvatron's cannon was more similar to this. I think with this model, they went with a lot more gray, which, you know, Galvatron, for whatever reason, Unicron decided to make his whatever creations all purple. So you have the Scourge and you know, the Sweeps and Galvatron. They're all purple. So I guess that was his thing, you know, just make them all purple. But in the toy, they decided, well, let's keep the purple to a minimal and make them more like Megatron, which is all kind of that gray look, right? So, you know, they kind of took away from that. But, I mean, the styling is there. His head's similar. I mean, the back has a similarity. Now, in this one, it looks like they made a modification to his transformation into some sort of a plane or something. So I'm going to take a look at that later. But, I mean, otherwise the front of him looks pretty detailed, and it looks like the movie. So I'm quite impressed by that. So the other cool thing about this guy is that he has a button here, which I remember, I haven't actually put any batteries in there, but if you put the batteries in, it'll actually make a firing sound, which is cool. This one doesn't seem to have that option. This is more of just the look. And looks like they both have the tracks on the arms, which is for when he's in his cannon mode. So they kept that pretty similar. Another difference too is the height. You'll notice the height difference. Let's just try and even those guys out there. I mean, this one's probably a little more to a scale of the rest of the other Transformers that they've released in this series. This one, if you remember a lot of the older generation Transformers, Galvatron's pretty big. He's about as big as Devastator is in the toy format, which is, you know, right there just says that he's a strong, powerful guy. The other thing is, I just noticed is there's a gun here that this one didn't seem to come with. But I don't recall Galvatron ever using a handgun like this one anyways. I don't remember him using one in the movie or maybe in the cartoon, but he didn't need one. I mean, why would you need one? This guy's cannon can melt another Transformer, and we were proving that right off the bat from the movie when he melted this guy on his first shot. In case you don't know who this is, I'm holding him up here. That's Starscream. So in the movie, Starscream thinks Megatron's dead, and Galvatron comes back as Megatron comes back as Galvatron, and literally blows him away in one shot, and he just disintegrates into dust. Really awesome scene in the movie. One of the best parts of the movie, really. I mean, when he comes in there and blows him away. But anyways, yeah, so honestly, I think that this one looks pretty cool, and I'm definitely going to put them on display. I'm probably going to put the two side by side, just for comparison purposes, you know. This is still the classic. This is the one I played with. This one's cool too. I'll probably try and transform them. I know that these newer Transformers are a little more trickier to transform, so I'll probably have to look at that manual and find out how he looks transformed. But yeah, anyways. Hope you guys liked the video. Hope if you have any information or if you want to share anything about the Transformers that you like or about Galvatron or about the Transformers movie, let me know in the comments below. I hope you subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.